Hello, everyone. Katie Schwing with the Will Committee here for our final installment of the Women Owned Wednesdays mini series, where we take time in the month of March to showcase just a few of the many wonderful women running businesses in our community. This week's guest is Briana Austin with b.Well Brookings. Bree started b.Well Brookings 6 years ago. She studied dietetics at SDSU and worked in the nutrition field for 7 years prior to adding Eat Well, a prepared meal service, to the business 2 years ago. Bree grew up in Centerville, South Dakota, and currently resides in Brookings with her two daughters, Jayla and Navy. Outside of owning a business, Bree enjoys food. She loves to cook and experience everything that food, culture, and dining provide. She describes herself as outgoing and ambitious. Bree, thank you so much for joining me today. Can you tell us a bit about b.Well?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I was just thrilled when you guys invited me. This is obviously a topic and subject matter that I'm very passionate about, and I'm excited to visit with you today about b.Well. So, b.Well Brookings is a wellness brand that is unique to Brookings. One of the first questions that I commonly get about b.Well is this a chain or is this locally owned? And it is something that is unique to Brookings, and it is a brand that I started 6 years ago. b.Well Brookings is a group fitness studio that offers a wide variety of classes ranging from yoga and bar, very low impact workouts, all the way up into our cycling studio with high intensity cardiovascular cycling in a dark room with disco ball and lights and loud music. So we really do have a very large range of fitness classes, and something that we pride ourselves on is the variety that we offer. So the fact that you can do kickboxing, yoga, cycling, bar, strength training, bouncing, rebounding, all under one roof with one gym membership is something that's really unique, and we're really proud to provide to the community of Brookings. And as Katie mentioned in my introduction, 2 years ago, we added Eat Well, which is our fully prepared meal service, which makes our brand not only a fitness solution, but also a wellness solution as it incorporates nutrition. And both nutrition and fitness are both big passions of mine. And studying dietetics at SDSU and working in the nutrition field, I was really excited to bring a fully prepared meal service to Brookings and combine that with the fitness, making it a one-stop wellness solution where you can complete a workout, walk over to our cooler, pick up a healthy meal, snack, or drink, and then go on your way.
Excellent. Thank you for that. What was it that made you decide to start your own business?
You know, this is a very loaded question for me because owning a business was never a goal of mine. It was never in the works. It was never a plan. It was never something I ever really dreamed I would ever do. Now that I do, I can't imagine doing anything else. And I guess I would say that it all started with growing up. I was always an athlete, and sports were always a part of my life. And through being dedicated to something at that capacity at such a young age, inevitably it molded me into the person that I am today. And every time I was competing, every time I was being active, I was exercising, I just felt like myself because it was the foundation, my roots of who I was. And so I made a commitment that I was going to remain fostering that throughout my entire life. I wasn't going to give it up because it was just when I felt the best about myself was when I was being active. So I prioritized that throughout my life. Although I had many other ambitions in life, I wanted to get married, I wanted to start a family, I wanted to grow as a professional. I had all those ambitions, but I knew I was going to continue fostering activity, wellness, and fitness in my life. And through that prioritization, opportunities continue to present themselves. And I fully believe that people recognize passion. People see passion because I was not looking for these opportunities. I was not asking for these opportunities or marketing myself for them. They were presenting, they were coming to me because I was manifesting them unknowingly, just through prioritizing wellness. And I was passionate about it, and people noticed that passion, and they started inviting me to do things and lead things. And that leadership role in the wellness realm was growing as I was working simultaneously in the dietetics field. And eventually, fast forward 14 years down the road, I was able to combine those two worlds, and I'm operating a wellness brand as a business owner, and I couldn't be more thrilled with what I do.
Awesome. You maybe described it, but what's been your favorite thing about owning your own business?
Probably just my ability to dream without limits, to be able to just come up with ideas, to try things, to take risks, just to not have to have a ceiling. The sky is the limit when you own your business. You can really go as far as you want. You can grow it. You can choose to operate it as the size it is. Like there's no template, no expectation, no rules. You get to do what you want because it's yours.
Awesome. What has been the hardest thing about owning your own business?
I think the hardest thing about owning your own business is probably just honestly piggybacking on what I just said. There's risks. There's risk with taking risk. When you're own your own business, you're self-employed. So obviously, we still all have financial responsibilities at the end of the day, and you have financial risks that go along with owning your own business. Obviously, this last year has been something that has been a struggle for everybody, small business owners especially, and being self-employed. So you never really know, and when you lose that layer of security, when you have your employer with your benefits and your steady paycheck, you don't have that security blanket. So you have to have confidence, and you have to be smart, and you have to present your business in a very smart way.
What are some unique challenges that females might face when operating a business that perhaps a man wouldn't?
So this is a good question. And to be completely honest, I have two things. One, I am a female business owner. Two, I am a young business owner. So I feel like immediately those are two strikes. And if I preface myself with those two things as a young female business owner or a young female entrepreneur, and if I enter any type of a professional setting, conversation, meeting, opportunity, prefacing myself with those two labels, it's like I'm walking myself into discrimination or an expectation that I'm not going to be viewed as an equal at the table, whether it be male or somebody senior to me or somebody with more experience with me. So I really try and avoid honestly using those labels, because if you stack the deck against you by putting those two things in front of you, it's like you're immediately trying to give yourself incapabilities. When I enter a room or I enter a meeting or a professional opportunity, I'm entering that with the mindset that, hey, I am just as capable at owning and operating a successful business as any other human in this world is. It doesn't matter that I'm younger than anyone else in this room. It doesn't matter that I am the only female sitting at this table. All that matters is that I am confident and I have proven my success. So I demand the respect and I demand the equal opportunity. So female business owners, I think there's the stigma that females are too emotional to run a business, that you can't have emotion with business. But I would flip that and I would say that females are more compassionate, and that makes us sometimes better business owners. And so I guess I would lobby against that and say that we're at an advantage.
Definitely. What advice would you give to someone who was looking into starting their own business?
Find out what you're good at, know your strengths, and lean into your strengths. And there's going to be so many highs and lows throughout the process of operating a business. And what you need to come back to and always know is, what's your strength? What is the strength of your business? What are your talents? And what are you going to do to leverage them to differentiate yourself amongst competitors? And I think that when you know and you are confident in what your strength is, it makes operating your business and making decisions and growing your business so much easier because you lean into that and you leverage it and you continue to go back to it. And on the hard days, you look at the success you've had because of those strengths. And on the good days, you thrive off of those strengths and you find ways to grow off of those strengths. So I would just try not to overcomplicate things in the beginning. Keep it very simple. Identify that big talent, that service that you're providing, and be genuine about it and grow it. And with that growth, more opportunities will come, and then go from there.
Great advice. Well, thank you, Bree, so much for taking some time with us. We appreciated getting to know you a little bit, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for having me.